Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we're back with another episode of Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna try and be more interesting this time because, well, last time I was pretty boring, and I do apologize for that. But we are actually gonna get into the game part of, well, the game. Last time I think we left off where I had to start a poem. Yeah, so, I mean, let's just hop right into it. Okay, alright. So I have to pick words that describe my favorite character. I haven't picked a favorite character. Everyone picks Yuri though. What if I just did Sayori? Ooh, I like Inferno. Cheeks. Okay, let's pick Inferno and Rain. Oh man. All of my stuff is gonna be like really, really dark. I'm gonna what? Frightening, uncontrollable, contamination, memories. Let's pick a happy one. Okay. Unrestrained, not lust. I do like the word effulgent though. Analysis. Some of these are just kind of random. Sweet. Yes, marshmallow. No, not bubbles. Always bubbles. Although, there was boop. I didn't click boop. Definitely not doing massacre. Not massacre. Agonizing. That sounds really bad. Bouncy is a little creepy and pervy a little bit if you think about it too much. Let's do jumpy. I like dazzle and question, laugh, parfait, of course. No, well, no, definitely no. That's so sad. Fester, that's peace. I'm picking kind of good ones. Let's do unending. I gotta do it. I mean, I gotta do it. Milk. Together. Dream. I'm not writing these about any particular person. Let's do alone. Let's just start describing me, even though I'm already most of the way through. Blanket. Puppy, yes. And okay, I'm not describing any particular person, so I don't know how this is gonna go. I'm not playing the game like the game wants me to play the game, and I really should. Raindrops. Yeah, raindrops. Okay, how is this gonna go? Who did I write a poem for? Hey again, Jared. I can't. Oh, okay. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jared. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. No, I guess you just write poems. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You're a bad word. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Yeah, that's true, because I'm a loner and I don't like people. And last year, too. Yeah. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out, or what. I mean, you're all females. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why do you have to be the way that you are? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck with saying Monica manga. Manga is literature. It's not, really. It's entertaining, but it's not literature. She probably like it. Don't worry, guys. Jared always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. That is not true. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. Am I his slave? How dependable. Okay, Yuri has the hots for me. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. I almost set my house on fire once. One time, I accidentally put a little bit too much flammable stuff in a garbage can. And then threw a match in there, and well, the garbage can melted, and then it almost traveled through. It traveled through the grass a little bit, but it almost hit my house. But I stomped it out. It was scary. Is that so? Hee 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 hee. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. I don't like you. I don't like the way you look. I don't like that. How come you and Jared can become good friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. This is pretty weird. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? I'm not proud of my acting. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal and it's really not. He brought something for me. So now I'm expecting something because I'm pretentious. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Oh, that's me. I gotta rescue it? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. That's pretty true. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Don't lead these girls on. Don't do that. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it into a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here... Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, read together. Oh, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She's not that cute, though. I don't like her face. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this! He says as he throws the book to the side and lights it on fire. I enthusiastically take the book. Oh, that's not how I thought that was gonna go. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh, okay. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like that? Alone would have been a better word, because that's redundancy and it's weird. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. Watch when it's Harry Potter erotica. It probably isn't. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. That's how I feel all the time. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. Not really. I mean, you just read and then you talk about it. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Ugh. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? I love food. If you ever want to be friends with me, buy me food. It's pretty easy. You know, you just go to the store and buy me food, and then we can be friends. Well, what kind? The good kind. Ah, well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! We already had cupcakes. We had cupcakes like 2 days ago. Ahaha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Yes, she made the cupcakes like 2 days ago. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes me the best cupcakes. Not just you. I read that wrong. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Do I admire Sayori now? Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Is this about to happen? Am I about to see the world through her eyes? That like actually scared me. I wasn't reading the text. That actually terrified me. I opened my eyes. That scared me a little bit more. I opened my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. She's a little bit too close, and also you need some anti-aliasing. I nearly fall out of my chair. Yeah, I actually almost did. Ehehehe, sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. In a improper position, you're gonna hurt your neck. And your back. This isn't a napping club? Oh. I wish it was. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? I don't watch that much anime. Oh, I just started Soul Eater. Sorry, the Soul Eater's really good. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulders to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. Thanks, babe. It's what I do best. That's a problem. Why is that a problem? What about you? Oh, you look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. Also, they sweat, like, all the time. I guess that's an anime trope. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret! Okay, well, if you had gotten up on time a majority of the days, then it shouldn't have to be a secret. So, I caught you. I knew it. Ugh. Why do I say things that my character is about to say? Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. Okay, I thought that was like just a design thing. Ah, I run my fingertips down. Oh, man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. That was weird. I won't fall for that. That was really weird. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your Where? Right here. I try to wipe the stain off with my finger. Stop! That's weird. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Okay, things just got a little bit too real. Just a little bit too real. That is really mean. Okay, I would never actually say that. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. No, I won't. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. This is so funny. What is? Will, I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Eh? Don't say that. It's weird. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. I already feel weird. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Stop. Why is this one so hard to close? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? I mean, don't say that out loud. Why does it feel strange? Stop. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. She hastily unbuttons it once more. Okay. Whew. I'm saying that. That was a... that's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? I mean, I just said that. Why are you saying that? Oh, like it's a good thing. Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like that. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Yeah, it's weird. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway. Just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. I did not mean to spaz out. I do apologize. Occasionally I have muscle spasms when I feel particularly awkward. That's what just happened. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Yeah, but I wake up on time, so why does it matter? Fine, fine. It's a deal. I guess we are really better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Don't do it. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. You were not. If I said yes, then you would have been like, okay, cool. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Oh, that poem that was full of dark and depressing and random things? Yay! Jared, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. It's got the word marshmallow in it. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I'm guessing Sayori wants me to share with her. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. That's how I write my poems. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book. Yeah, 'cause she's an overachiever. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Let's show it to Monica. Okay. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I wanted her to know I'm putting in effort. Okay, hi Jared. Having a good time so far? Aw, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahahaha! Don't worry, Jared. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I think she wants to be more than friends, I think she wants way more than friends. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common, like marshmallow and unending and did I do depression? Ah, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. Like that we're both human. Are we human? The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. I could care less. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. And actually, the phrase is couldn't care less, not could care less, because if you could care less, that means that you care a little bit. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure I'm not reading in too much? Ha ha ha, I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yori. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Mine was really all sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? That one too deep. That was too deep. Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Yeah? It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahahaha! Ahaha! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Oh yeah, because I'm the leader, I'm the smart one, I'm the athletic one. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the speckled sprout protrudes? Not sprouts. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. That's also really deep. It's very freeform. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Actually, I am. I love poetry. Ahaha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some sort of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Yeah, you wouldn't want to freak people out, I guess. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. That's what rough drafts are for. I'm not in school right now. I don't want to be in school. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So if you move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I wasn't really listening. Okay, I think I'm gonna do Sayori last. Just cause that sounds, well, Sayori obviously has the hots. Okay, let's do Natsuki and then Yuri and then Sayori. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. Excuse me, princess. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. Come on, you didn't like marshmallow? I'm really fixated on the marshmallow because I can't remember anything else. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? Well, if it's by you, it's probably not going to hurt very much because your hands are probably like that big. I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, and people can try. But that's about it. She's not wrong. I mean, those are all facts. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Or it could just be super basic and easy. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do really great things can be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme for the... Oops. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that. Oh, excuse me. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay. Let's do Yuri and then Sayori. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. This is social anxiety, by the way. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why did you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No, no. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Actually, it's more in her hair. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It's awkward. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing that I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Oh, I noticed. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. She really likes it. She really likes me. That's what it is. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That's that's interesting, actually. Oh, it's called Ghost on the Light. That's what it is. Okay. That was really interesting. I'm sorry I had such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I love cursive. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad that you liked it. She's glad she likes me. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost Yuri? Ha. Is that an uh-huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Well, yeah, I figured. Most poems are symbolic. I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, you did. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Yes, poems are about expressiveness, and metaphors are often a major part of that, so are similes. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. What did I say? What did I say? Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I picked up on it because I am not the same as my endgame character. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. So this is Sayori. This is the last one. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Jared. Oh my goodness. Eh? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. It was an awful poem. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. I know you like me. Ahaha, jeez. Yuri's opinion was way more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you a lot better than other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Jared poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. You want to feel more than my feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Ehehehe. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Jared. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Rose-colored glasses. That's what it is. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Yeah, 'cause she's so carefree and annoying, and also she wants to ride on my disco stick. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Not too much fun, though, 'cause that's inappropriate. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem here. Or two, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Ehehe. We'll see about that. Okay, her handwriting is significantly better than mine. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting to rush away a raining day? Ugh. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. That was really nice. And then the I want breakfast part. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write that? No. Just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Do you like... no. I'm dumb and bad at improv. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best, did you though? Aw, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Interesting? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I kind of want eggs and toast right now. I want pancakes. I want IHOP. I think I'm gonna go get IHOP once I'm done. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. That's true. I skip breakfast most days. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Ehehehe. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah? But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever, and it's probably gonna be about me. Well, I guess I look forward to it. No, you either look forward to it or you don't. Do or do not, there is no try. Some Yoda logic. We're still in the classroom. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems could stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Just like that. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Aw, thanks. Yours is... cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? There was no symbolism in yours. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. That's not how constructive criticism works. Which people did, by the way. I pretended to like it. But that's cool. Sayori liked it, and I did. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. She's looking directly at me, but they're supposed to be talking to each other. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Jared liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. The music stopped. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Okay, the music's back. That's not what I... Ugh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. Jared appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? They're looking directly at me. Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Jared... Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... It is. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Jared, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective... Actually, it depends on the audience, but that's cool. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? Because they can convey more meaning than just simple words. Unless you use your word choice carefully, which you did not. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. But then you don't use your brain. And then it's not as fun. Help me explain that to her, Jared. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Thank you. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effective. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Jared? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. No. I don't want to make this choice. Oh, I really don't want to make this choice. Natsuki, I don't want to choose. Like, I like Yuri's character better. I'll pick a neutral one. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri, she turns away. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Eh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting it is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know that your friend when you know that you're making your friend feel like this? Jared. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. I picked the right choice. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri... Okay, that's nice. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Running around at the speed of sound. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people, and I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Ha 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 ha. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see yourself get hurt. That's foreshadowing. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Well, mainly because you're a bitch. Jared, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. I learned that they all want every part of me, so your poems would turn out even better, and that it's really awkward to be in the same room with all of them. I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means that I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Jared! Oh, hi. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. Yeah, because normally there's not a guy member. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Uh-huh. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I don't hate anyone. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Jared. It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. That's good. That's a good thing. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. They like me a little bit too much. Ugh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Oh, wait. Okay, I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, alright, okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty, thank you guys so much for watching. This is the second episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I do apologize that it was so long. It's hard for me to break up my episodes, really just because I want to keep playing and playing and playing and playing and playing. And also, I want to get to the dark parts. Oh, I'm not supposed to know about the dark parts. Okay, well, they're going to happen. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.